Today I'm putting nails on. These are Red Aspen brand. I've used different nails. I've bought some just glue-ons from the store. I actually sold Color Street for a while and really enjoyed those. One of my friends at work sells Red Aspen, and I have been using these for a little over a year now and absolutely love them. It's $10 to $14 for a box, and you can get at least 2 uses out of them, and they stay on my nails for at least like 2 weeks. Right here I'm just showing you the top part has a number on the tip, and that's the part that sticks out. The other part goes towards your nail bed. I did push back my cuticles, and now I'm picking out the shapes for each of my nails. This takes the longest, is trying to shape your nails. I don't remember how many nails are exactly in each pack, but I'm able to do both of my hands, and then I have enough in there to do my hands again. Most of the time I end up using them for spares here and there, or if I'm gonna do like a finger pop with one color, then I use it for that also. So as I keep fitting these, I'm gonna figure out which one fits on which nail better, and then find the glue to put on them. When I do glue these to my nail, I use the container that comes with the box. You can buy through Red Aspen a paint on glue to paint your nails, kind of like a polish. Some people prefer that. I haven't used that. I've just always used the glue that came with the box. Then I put all of the nails back that I am not using, and I have the ones down that I'm going to put on my nails. As you see, I'm opening up the glue. It's just a tiny tube of glue, but there is enough if you ever have one pop off, which very rarely happens. So I rub it on my nail, and then I put a drop on the actual nail dash. And then you hold it for 30 seconds. And you do this with each of your nails, and it's a really pretty finished product. All in all, this took me 10 minutes. I know that seems like a long time, but the most was definitely picking the nails out. I'm on my last nail right here. I do my thumbs last. That way it's easy to maneuver the other nails on the fingers. And when I finish getting this one on, I will show you the finished look. Very pretty. It's a very pretty pop for the summer. Okay, you're here with me to cook dinner tonight. I'm about to try a TikTok drink that I saw on TikTok. I don't know how it's gonna go. It's like an agua fresca type drink, but it's got cucumbers. I mean, I've made these before with watermelon and different kinds of fruits. This one has cucumbers and lime juice, and so we're gonna go over that, and then after that we're going to make some ribs. I've got some homemade bread here that I'm gonna cut up, some potato salad that I pulled out of the freezer. I've never frozen potato salad before, so we're gonna see tonight how that tastes after it's been frozen. And I've got some corn bouillon back there because I needed to cook some of our mini pieces of corn from our garden that I pulled the other day. We'll go over all of that stuff that I'm cooking in a minute. Right now, we're just gonna focus on the drink because this is my first time trying it. And I also don't have exactly what she had, but I have a surplus of cucumbers. So that's why I'm doing it. Now, she used 2 rather really long cucumbers. I have 5 cucumbers, but some of mine are really short and tiny. So she just cut the ends off and cut them in chunks. I don't know if you have to cut them again or not, but I did. So we're gonna do that. If this is something yummy, then I can use this to use up some cucumbers, because if anybody has any ideas on freezing something with cucumbers, let me know, because I don't know of anything. I mean, I can make pickles all day long, but I don't can, so they only last a few months in my refrigerator. And I like just fresh cucumbers, but I actually haven't taken the time to look up. I bet there's like, I think I've seen somebody like say a cucumber relish or something. I bet I could freeze something like that. I just don't know how the consistency of these cucumbers would be after they're frozen. I don't know. But cucumbers are very healthy for you. They're very healthy for your gut. They're very healthy for your immune system. So, if I like this drink, that would be great. So, oh, I'm not even showing y'all this, but I've got my cucumbers in this big blender right here. I don't have limes. She used like 6 limes, and she just squeezed the lime juice out. I have lemon juice, so it might not taste quite the same. So y'all might not be able to go completely off of what my reaction is after I taste it, because I don't have it. And she said she used almost a whole cup. I think it was 2/3 of a cup is how much juice those 6 limes made. So we're gonna go with a cup. I don't usually measure, but I'm going to measure this. So we're gonna do 2 half cups, because then I've got to get sugar. There's 1/2. And the fresh limes would be way healthier than this. Although this is 100% real lemon juice. It says that, but let me make sure. Water. Oh, see, this is why I'm trying to go to like clean stuff, because it says 100% lemon juice, and then it has all these ingredients down there, like sulfates and whatever else it has. So that's when I don't like it. But I'm trying to get rid of it. That's how much I have left, and I'm trying to get rid of it. Okay, so I did that. Added the cucumbers, added the lime juice, and now we're gonna add a cup of sugar. So here's my sugar. We are gonna pour in, a heaping cup, because I had a little bit more cucumbers, I think. You can use any sweetener you want to. Other people in my family are gonna probably drink this. I don't ever drink artificial sugar. I do use honey to sweeten a lot, or real raw maple syrup, real raw sugar. I mean, honey. I don't like using other type of artificial sugars. I just don't like the taste of them at all. And then the ones that are like chemical, like that aspartame or whatever it's called, it's really not good for you. So, and then the last thing was water. She said add half the amount of water before you start blending it, and then add the rest after you blend it. And I was supposed to put 4 cups because it was a total of 8, but I already threw my thing in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna go with that, and we'll see when we get done. So I'm gonna go over here and blend it. I will take you with me. Oh, this is heavy. To my Pampered Chef blender that I don't use as much as I should. So we are going to pop the top on and make sure it's locked. Turn it on, and smoothie, I guess. It says a minute, so I'll come back when it's done. I'm gonna clean up some of my mess. I probably won't let it go a minute, and then we'll finish it off. Okay, just finished blending it. I have a bowl here with a strainer. She said to strain it. good. It smells fresh. Oh dear. They're going everywhere. Yeah, I'm sure it's probably gonna taste kind of like a lemonade or something. It looks like a limeade. Just strain all that out. And then I'm gonna pour it right back in here because my pitcher, I have two pitchers, a plastic one that's in use right now, and then a glass one. And my glass pitcher, we had some flowers in it recently on my kitchen table, and I don't want to put this in. I just need to buy another pitcher. Anyway, so I drained that out. I don't want it to drip all over my table. And I'm going to rinse it so there's none of this sticks to the strainer. This is probably going to make a mess. I mean, it really is. So, we're about to see. Do y'all want to see what a mess I'm going to make? Because this is probably really going to make a mess. Unless I can pour really good. Oh. Okay. There. Now, I have not added more water to it, and I don't have enough space to add 4 more cups of water, but we're going to add some. There, I added it to the top. I'm going to stir it a little bit. Give me a glass. I think I'm going to put ice in my glass, though. Oh my gosh, it smells really good. Alright, let me get some ice and we'll see how it tastes. Okay, back with ice. This is where I'm probably going to make a mess. Let's see. Huh. Did pretty good with that. My hands are sticky though, I guess, from the sugar in it. And she cut up extra lime slices and just put them on the side of the cup, and it was really pretty. I think she added like, I don't know, I'd have to go back and watch. She may have put like a few mint leaves or something in there too. All right. Oh my gosh. That is really good. That is so good. Like, I did not expect that to taste like that. It tastes like a really good, expensive lemonade. It's very yummy. So, it would probably be really good too with the fresh lime. So, you should try this. It's good. So, for the ribs, I cook them different ways all the time. I haven't cooked them this way in a really long time. Lately, I've been grilling them for an hour to 2 hours. Well, more like 2 hours, and they've been really good. But tonight I'm going to boil them. Okay, I had a lot. They were buy one get one free. I'm going to boil them for 20 minutes, and then we are going to put them in the oven at 400 for 20 minutes. So, yeah. So for the pan, I am going, and I don't even know if they're gonna both fit on this pan. Where are my other? Oh, it's over there. We're gonna make them fit. I'm gonna put foil in the pan. Let me get my foil. And I'm gonna spray that foil down with some cooking spray. Whatever you would prefer to use. I'm just using some cooking spray. I'm gonna spray the pan down so they won't stick to it. And that way when they're done boiling in 20 minutes, they haven't even started boiling yet, but when they're done, I'll put them on the pan, put barbecue sauce. I'm gonna use some Sweet Baby Ray's. Smother them in barbecue sauce. I may do some without because I'm trying to cut some of my stuff out, and then cook them for 20 more minutes. So that's what I'm doing with that. And right now I'm about to tackle some okra, and I'll show you how I'm doing the okra. Okay, I'm trying to finish up dinner. I have been cutting up okra. When I cut up the okra, I'm trying to make it so that you can see. I've got to buy some stuff to help me do this. I slice the tops off, and I'm just slicing it into thin pieces, like so. And then I am putting it into a bowl right here. I am frying some okra because the majority of my family likes fried okra. I am also broiling some okra with no breading for those of us who are trying to be a little healthier. I am going to add a little bit of flour. That was probably 1/4 cup. And then I'm going to add, and that was King Arthur's flour, unbleached. Then I'm going to add some stone ground yellow cornmeal, and I add a little bit more. I had it folded up in there again and baggied. I add a little bit more cornmeal than I did. Whoa, not that much, but that's okay. I probably added, like, what I should have added is like 1/4 cup of the flour and then about a cup of the cornmeal. You can do it any way you want to. You can just use cornmeal, you can just use flour, you can half and half it, you can do more flour than cornmeal, whatever you prefer. And then I'm going to bring you over here so that you can see. Then I'm just going to add some black ground pepper. We like a lot of pepper in ours. And some salt. We're going to make sure we get enough salt, unlike the ranch, because I did not on that one. So we're going to do salt. And you can leave any of this off that you want to. And then my hands are clean. I'm just going to mix this together. And you saw that I poured way too much cornmeal in there, so there's going to be a lot of mixture left. But you just want it covered, like they're all covered. And then I'm going to fill my frying pan, well, not fill it, but put some oil in my pan. Then here is the other okra that I'm doing. It's just washed. I don't take the ends off or anything. And then take some olive oil and drizzle it over it. And then same thing. Salt and pepper. My son absolutely loves his okra like this. And if you leave it in at a high heat, like around 400 or 425 for a good 30 minutes, it'll crisp almost. And if you put it on a baking pan so that it's not, because see, mine is kind of layered. If you put it so that it's not touching each other, it'll get a little crispy. He really likes it like that. This will just get them tender and good to eat. So then I just add some oil to my pan over here. And I'm going to turn it on. And then I'm going to start frying the okra. And the only thing you did not see me do for dinner is slice up my homemade bread and put it in the oven to go with our dinner, which I'm going to do. And then here's that potato salad that I had in the freezer, and it is thawing out and starting to get soft, so it'll be good for dinner tonight too. And then that's our dinner. We've got ribs that are in the oven now, which I guess I can show you. They're getting nice and broiled in there. That was ribs. Okra 2 different ways, broiled and fried. Corn from the garden, and some potato salad that we had frozen. So I'm trying to see what it tastes like after you freeze it. And then some homemade bread. So we have a lot for dinner tonight. And tomorrow I've got some other cool things to show you that I've been working on. And if you like this, please like my video and subscribe. and tell me, comment on things that you want me to talk about. I am not a perfect perfectionist at any of these things. I'm learning, and I want y'all to help me learn. And I also want, if there's anything you want to learn from me, let me know.